So we'll play dis or Dak 5 years from today. Would I take Dak or dis, the other guy? So here we go.
Dak Prescott or Patrick Mahomes?
Okay, that would be one of the easier ones. I would take Patrick Mahomes. That's an easier one because I think he's just a generational talent. Arm movement. And I think most people, even Dak fans, would probably agree.
Dak Prescott or Baker Mayfield?
I would take Dak. I think he's a bigger, sturdier body. I think he's more mature. I like a lot of intangibles. Yeah, I don't think that's a criticism of Baker, but I would take Dak for 5 years. There are things that I align with Dak. I'm into the intangible stuff more than most fans. I would take Dak.
Dak Prescott or Sam Darnold?
Dak Prescott. Yeah, Dak is a less reckless player. I don't think either has a beautiful throwing motion. I don't think either are artistic throwers of the football. But I think with Dak, I get more consistent accuracy. I get many of the intangibles I like about Darnold, but I don't think Dak plays quite as recklessly. I think he really almost always he'll kill a play and be fine with it, and I think that's growth. And I haven't seen Darnold do that yet.
Dak Prescott or Justin Herbert?
Well, again, this is closer than people would think. I would say Herbert because I think from what I've seen in year 2, he just keeps getting better and better. But he had a terrible red zone interception against the Cowboys. So I am going on this morning. Dak probably does stuff pre-snap better than Justin Herbert. But in 5 years, I think you'll start seeing a separation here, probably end of this year or beginning of next year, because I do think Herbert now has the protection he deserves. So over 5 years, Dak may be better for a year. I believe that. But if it's 5, I think Herbert for 3.5 will start to pull away.
Dak Prescott or Joe Burrow?
Very close. Dak by an inch. I haven't seen a ton of Burrow. I like his situational awareness. But Burrow, we saw this 2 weeks ago, still has those games where you're like, cover your eyes, this is awful. Dak's out of that space. So Dak's floor is much higher right now than Burrow's, although I think Burrow as a natural thrower is better, but I would take Dak over the next 5.
Dak Prescott or Derek Carr?
Probably Dak by an inch. Okay, now again, here's why. And I think it's very close. Derek's a better thrower of the football, a natural thrower. Dak has a sort of innate confidence that doesn't need
to be fueled by other people.
I think Derek sometimes a little bit needs support, he's a little more needy in terms of I need this. Dak is the quarterback of the Cowboys, went through an anthem controversy, didn't care. I mean, that was a big deal, right? Like, he didn't care. The kneeling stuff, Dak was willing to forge ahead without necessarily even the support of the city he played in, and it didn't in any way shrink him. So by an inch, Dak.
Josh Allen.
I think he's different. Bigger, stronger, more mobile, ridiculous arm. I don't get the critics. There are critics out there. I don't get it. Listen, I said when he got drafted, he's wild. Like he's the wild pony in the barn that's knocking everything over. But when he has the right coaching, his floor sometimes is lower. He has bad throws. His ceiling is higher than Mahomes. He's that good.
Dak Prescott or Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, Dak. Dak doesn't shrink in big spots.
Dak Prescott or Matthew Stafford?
Matt. And I would say Matt. Matt is such a natural. I mean, you're seeing it in 3 games. It's so easy. He's just such an easy thrower of the football. I mean, Mel Kiper told me Matt Stafford is the only high schooler he's seen who would be drafted out of high school as a quarterback. Now, you would have put him on the scout team,
right?
But he was that gifted. I think it was like South Lake High in Dallas. He was Kershaw's buddy in high school. He's that gifted.
Dak Prescott or Kyler Murray?
You're going to think I'm crazy. Dak Prescott by an inch, and I'll tell you why. I don't know about Kyler's leadership skills. I hear things that are very interesting from players in the league, that Kyler is a one-on-one talent, but again, Kyler throws a more beautiful football. Kyler is more brilliant as a playmaker. 5 years, Dak is beloved by every single person in that organization. Kyler isn't.
Kyler's not?
Kyler has his critics even in the locker room. That's why they went out and got J.J. Watt and A.J. Green. They wanted veteran leadership, which I think they have questioned whether or not Kyler is that, and I think that's underrated.
Dak Prescott or Russell Wilson?
Russell. Russell, to me, is a better version of Kyler. Just simply put, I think Russell, again, it doesn't. I don't think we've ever seen anybody quite right like Russell. I think Kyler's the closest part of it, but I don't think he's Russell. Top to bottom, leadership, pre-snap, teamwork, optimism, hope, health. I mean, Kyler already got hurt last year. Russell Wilson's been playing this game for 20 years, going back to when he was a little kid. He's never been hurt. He never gets hurt. Kyler's already gotten hurt in year 2.
This will be an interesting one. Dak Prescott or Aaron Rodgers next 5 years?
Dak. Because now Aaron's a better player. But the minute Aaron said 50-50 on retirement, I have no idea what's going on. If I told you publicly, I announced I'm 50-50 on quitting the show, you would literally call your agent.
Yes, I would.
You would call your agent. You would call Eric Shanks. You would call your brother. You would call family members. I got to get my resume ready. When Aaron said that, it was a huge public mistake. I have no idea where his head is at if they go into a 4-game losing streak. I have no idea. It's all fun. He's happy, Aaron, after they beat the Niners. But what if they go on a 4-game losing streak? I don't know what I'm getting.
Next 5 years, Dak Prescott or Lamar Jackson?
Oh, can I pass on that one?
No. That's not the rules.
I don't know.
Dak.
I would say, yeah, question mark. Well, Lamar wins 80% of his games, and I think I spend at least an hour a week defending Lamar. Give me to the end of the year.
Okay.
We'll play Dis or Dak one more time, and we'll go to the last weekend of the year. I'd probably this morning give Lamar the edge, but it wouldn't be a huge edge. It would be the Derek Carr Dak. It would be that. It'd be an inch, because I do think he does one thing so well that he doesn't have to do everything well. I feel with Dak, he kind of does everything at a B+ level. Yeah. With Lamar, I think he does one thing at an A+ level, and I don't really care about a lot of the other stuff.
He does everything at a B+ level and A+ intangibles.
Yes, that is Dak. Whereas Lamar, there are throws he's not great at, but he is so otherworldly in the moving around part that I tend to give guys passes.
Well, I mean, look, I think I give Dak a little extra sprinkle of the intangible stuff because it is the Dallas Cowboys, and that is such a unique job to be the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But all of these guys are we have an incredible
so prime example.
League.
You never get credit, I said this earlier, for the chaos in life you avoid.
Yes.
You could be a president, a senator, a mom with a family. Do you know how many times we've had potential chaos with the Cowboys in the last 4 years? Mm-hmm. The Zeke contract, the anthem stuff, the kneeling stuff. There's never been any chaos. There have been bad games, but Dak doesn't get credit for the chaos with the most outspoken meddling owner, with coaches that can't figure out the clock, with he inherited Dez, who was this kind of volcanic, outspoken. That was a lot of stuff. He replaced Romo.
Yep.
I mean, Dak has never gotten credit for the chaos he keeps you out of, and nobody ever does. Our presidents don't. Our wives don't. My family would just be, it would be a ball rolling downhill out of control fast. But, our family doesn't have any, mostly chaos.
Yeah.
Except my dogs are gone for a month. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.